are starting out on our trip with all our supplies. There's Mark. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, everybody.
Are you excited about our adventure to come?
This is a lot better than a quarter inch of
So
ice
we're
and
on
snow.
Chokoloskee Island next to the Smallwood store. We're putting in right on the beach right here on the two-man kayak, and we're going to go across the bay over to the 10,000 Islands over there. So hey, it's me again. We've gone all the way out to the Gulf of Mexico, and as you can see, Jewel Key is over there, about 2 miles. Not too far, but after kayaking as long as we have, it's a dangerous trek. Right, Mark?
Yes, I'm going to have to get me some vitamins and some bits and pieces here soon to keep my energy level up.
And some, what's that black stuff?
Barnacles.
A channel, but it's one of the more remote, quiet channels. So, that's today's news. From the Bay, I'm Clint Arlington, live from Chokoloskee Channel. Again, from 10,000 islands, we're watching the water and the tide come in through the mangroves. Spectacular!
To plan our route and take caution with every step that we take.
He's right, and no exaggeration, for there are beasts in these woods. Panthers have been known to swim out to the mangrove islands, as well as rattlesnakes and pigs and dogs. We just heard wild dogs on one of the keys. Yes, wild dogs. And what else?
Panthers.
I said panthers.
Oh! Reef. Oh!
Oh.
Inhale.
Oh, shit. Keep going, we're okay. Okay. Oh! We just ran aground. Now this is getting exciting. Ah, can you hear that? Look down below. Oh, oh! It's a good thing that our kayak is brand tested for integrity. Yes, yes, that's it.
State-of-the-art polycarbonate.
Of course, I was doing my job videoing, and who was driving the boat when we ran aground?
I thought it would be cute to go between the mangroves. I didn't think about it.
The Smallwood store that we left from. And while I was working down in Naples, we actually filmed part of a commercial here, and I'm in the commercial. See if you can see where I'm at.
There's still a side of Florida where cares melt in the sun, with chances to put life more in focus, and where the demands of life seem just a little further away. And that's why they call it Florida's last paradise. Naples, Marco Island, the Everglades. Book online and get up to $2,000 in savings, upgrades, and extra values. Learn more at paradisecoast.com.
Or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. Zoom, zippity.
Wow. And I was just coming out in the water to show that we actually did find our beach. It was actually where we left. We forgot there was a beach here. This is day 2 of our trek through the Everglades. We just crossed Chokoloskee Bay. Chokoloskee is over there, as you can see, and now we're at the mouth of the Turner River. We just transited the bay downwind, so it was a little rough, but now we're in the sheltered waters and heading up the river, along with my always diligent companion, Mark. Mark, what are your thoughts?
We need fuel.
Fuel?
I run on vodka.
I'm not going to put that on YouTube. While paddling upriver, Mark and I were surprised to find a small beach and shore. We pulled up to take a break and noticed a sign advising us that it was an Indian artifact area and to please not touch any of the finds. There was a mound of oyster shells and some ruins of an older settlement and a beautiful view of the river. So we've made it to the Lopez campsite, which is only about 3 miles left in our destination back to Chokoloskee. How do you feel, Mark?
I feel much better now that you see we have modern facilities.
And our destination is just ahead of us. That's Chokoloskee Island, with Mark paddling ahead of me. And our base camp at the small wood store is just around that pine outcropping pine tree. We realized just how big the waves were.
The weather is really coming on. We narrowly escaped it.
Let us show you what some of the conditions are like. Waves, I don't know, Mark. How big are these waves?
6, 7, 8 inches.
It was at times almost impossible to keep the boat steering in the right direction. And the mobs. Tell them about the mobs.
There were mobs crisscrossing our pathways. It was perilous. We had to defend ourselves and stay alert at every moment in time.
That's true, Mark. And you know, once we got into the mangroves, we were able to navigate away from the mobs. It was a harrowing scene, though, just getting into the mangroves. We were also stopped by the Coast Guard, which asked us...
We were trying to gather information. We were taking care of ourselves. We were being very polite, and then one of the mobs came up to us, and they broached our private territory. Boundaries. It turned out to be the Coast Guard. Was the Coast Guard or Florida?
It was the National Parks.
I think she was a lesbian.
All right, so that's...
You don't want to put that on YouTube, do you?
No, of course not. Then I couldn't show it to have my friends.
We were doing so well there.
The last day of our trip, we visited Keewaydin Island, just south of Naples, one of my favorite South Florida destinations.